Hello everyone, welcome back.
Hello.
So, you prepare your assault on Molnar Pass.
Boo.
I will move you all to the battlefield, and I would like you all to roll me some initiative. Remember to select your token.
Yeah, classic
Wow,
Vondal.
that's a roll.
Jesus.
That is in fact a roll.
Classic Vondal.
Indeed.
Oh, I've forgotten to give Ilran
I
his
still
item.
hate the fucking like point something. It just
Me too.
Yeah.
Yes.
I
So
I
fucking
know it
annoying.
helps, but it looks so ugly.
It
I
does.
So much.
It makes my life so much easier though.
I'm glad it makes your life easier because it's hell to look at.
Yes.
Yeah, still ugly as
Yeah.
hell.
Okay. Oh, technically that I can re-roll that on Iran.
Yeah, sorry guys, we're waiting on me. And my minus.
Oh, okay, that's
point-
good.
Oh, Jesus. Shit.
Oh, natural one.
But it's okay
Natural
because
one.
he actually has 15 because he's a ranger, so therefore he gets to roll
Yes.
twice.
Yeah. Also, that natural one is still way better than mine.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
And I
Okay.
rolled a 2.
you rolled a natural too.
Yeah.
So,
But unfortunately, because of my minus 0.92 initiative.
Yep.
presumably you are sneaking up on this.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we don't want to get shot this part.
Do you want to use any abilities and make me some stealth checks?
I can do pass without trace.
Does that have a cap on how many people you can have in it?
I don't
No,
believe
it's
so.
just an aura.
Okay.
Cool.
Each creature you choose within 30 feet of you.
Which is everyone.
Okay, so everyone's stealth check.
Okay.
Oh boy.
25.
Plus 10.
Yes. Somebody gets 36.
Okay, so
Fuck my
Uh,
life.
Ilaran gets
you rolled for
33.
Ferrous initiative?
Oh yes,
no.
remember to roll for Lyra's initiative.
Initiative.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay. You will be interested to know that even with a 15, the guards have not spotted you.
Nice.
Oh, thank Christ.
Raw.
Not this round, at least. You may have a... We won't move in initiative order, but you can have one turn's worth of movement. We won't start an initiative until you actually take a shot or somebody spots you.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm still debating on what to actually use.
So is the Shadowfell like light enough that we don't need torches or lanterns or anything like that?
Yes, basically, you know how the sun comes through clouds on a gloomy day?
Yeah.
It is
Yeah.
permanently that.
Okay.
It goes from various shades of dark, very dark, to light versions of that. But yes, basically there is no sunlight. There is only a permanent, gloomy, dim. I think it's bluish grey light, which seemingly has no source and seems to just cast shadows at will.
Fucking fantastic.
Yeah. It is a magical phenomena that nobody really understands.
Alright.
Don't think they have their thing added to that, so it's technically. Okay, so yeah, when you've moved your however much movement you're moving, if you're moving stealthily, of course you can only move 30. So.
Oh, okay.
Or, yeah.
I don't want to go to the edge of the thing.
Okay.
Yeah, I should probably say I'm V's already holding her broom in one hand. If that
Yep.
makes sense.
Just means you can't have a weapon out.
I know.
If you want to cast spells.
Do we keep moving?
Roll me another check if you want to keep moving.
Oh,
God, we have to make checks every round.
Yep, because they are actively searching for you.
Jesus, Lyra. Oh,
it's so
God,
good, it's so
Kelariis.
good.
Sorry, Kelariis is one worse.
Ugh.
Why is your stealth so shit?
Because I have chainmail and I am large. I'm a large, tall person.
Yeah.
Actually, you're only medium.
And actually, that doesn't affect your stealth. It only gives you disadvantage. You've always rolled the worst one on your non-advantage dice. So.
Fine. Look, Kelariis isn't about stealth.
Okay.
Yeah, Kelariis
Just
is about
imagine
justice.
Kelariis like walking around. Dunk, 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 dunk.
Okay.
Well, she did make the big
Ah,
thumping
they see
sound,
us.
that one.
So yes, unfortunately, Kelariis, you again problems with chainmail. Kick some stones down into the ravine, and the skeletons turn and notice you. You do get. Oh no, sorry. Simoni's go first anyway, so she's gonna. Basically, what will happen is as the fight breaks out, Simone is going to run towards the edge of the cliff. 2, 3, 4, 5. Pull and prepare the longbow, and take a shot at max range with disadvantage. Whoops, wrong thing. That is just still a hit, I think, yeah.
That's bullshit.
Also, that's not even max range. She's 110 feet away.
Oh yeah, no.
That's not even disadvantage.
So actually, yeah. So technically, she has advantage because she hasn't acted yet. Because yeah, nobody else has acted yet. So she gets advantage on that. So that is a hit, definitely. Somebody launches an arrow. Wow, that decapitates one of the skeleton archers instantly.
Nice.
Oh.
Damn.
And she yells, "Go, go, go!"
Go, go!
That's how you know she's a captain.
Well, that's why she did it.
Yeah, I know.
As the skeletons slowly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shuffle and draw bows of their own. One returns fire at Simone, one fires at Arya, and another at Kelariis. Simone's armor class is 14, so that does hit. That does not hit Arya. That does hit Kelariis, however. One arrow sails through, nicking Simone in the shoulder as she goes to pull another arrow for 5 piercing. Kelariis, the other arrow, like as you're about to take forward, manages to lodge basically between your breastplate and your pauldron, digging into the flesh for 10 piercing.
Ouch.
That is literally max damage.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Perfect.
That is all they can do this round, however. Kelariis.
Okay, I'm gonna start running because I know that V has the broom, correct? So
Yes.
She has it out and can catch up to me. So I'm just gonna attempt to hold on. This is a fucking mess. So that's 10. Can I
Remember,
go
you can
half?
move through your teammates. Your teammates do
That's
not
true.
block unless they are
can-
in
That
combat.
is true. Oh right, because she's not fighting. So I'm just gonna go there. Oh boy. Can't really do anything else, so I guess I'll dash.
Yep.
And I am
Just a
there.
brown arrow in the black.
It's fine.
Okay,
Brown arrow in the darkness.
feet.
Okay, so I should probably try to assist Kelariis, so I'm gonna change that after her. 1, 2, 3.
Are you gonna yip yip first?
Hmm?
You gonna yip yip first? Because you get movement.
Oh yeah, good point. Okay, so
Because that's your bonus action, I think.
actually 1, 2, 3, and then I can technically move 10 squares, right?
Not if you're using your bonus action to mount up, because that would be your dash action normally. Oh no, sorry, no, that's your regular action, isn't it? Yeah, so yes, you can. 10 squares.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And this should be enough.
Oh yeah,
So I'm gonna...
yeah, no, so it gives you 50 feet regularly, does it? Or is it 50
Yes.
feet? Yeah, okay, so you can, yeah, you've still got your action.
Yeah.
I forgot how powerful that thing is.
It's pretty fast. It's only 30 feet when I'm carrying over 200 pounds.
Yes, which I don't believe
So
you
it's
are.
me, you, and Kelariis go.
Okay,
If just
so I'm...
Kelariis got on it, it'd be over
Yeah, I was
200
gonna say
pounds.
I would. Yeah.
Yes, because Kelariis weighs a lot, and Kelariis is carrying a fuckload of weight.
Kelariis herself weighs well over 200 pounds.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, you know,
It's all
it's
muscle
in
though.
there.
Get it in there.
Powered up. Get in there.
Question: do I have to stay in 30 feet of within 30 feet of her to maintain concentration on it, or can she just run off now?
That's a good question.
Well,
Who knows?
Yeah, because that's what I was thinking.
that wouldn't make sense though, because you would never like the movement aspect of it would be completely useless at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it doesn't require you to be within it to maintain it, so I'll say, like, as long as... Yeah, because it just has a duration, it doesn't have any other limitations on it, so yes.
Except concentration. Christ. Don't shoot me, please.
Right.
I don't know if
Yeah.
they're smart enough for that.
Yeah, but I think that's gonna be my turn then.
Okay. Arya.
I'm gonna shoot. This guy.
Okay.
This guy.
Draw your longbow.
Pew!
Damn.
Nice.
Oh. That, damn it, it's not that great.
That's minimum damage.
Minimum damage.
Yep. You scatter some leather armor off these guys. They do have shields, but they actually can't use them whilst they've got their bows, so their armor class is slightly lower whilst they are ranged. Okay. Ilaran. Ilaran knows what his job is. And he is going to use his magic item. No, actually, no, he's not. He's going to save it. He will take a shot. That is a hit. For another 5 piercing on the same target. Lyra.
Okay. She's just gonna run, cause...
Yeah.
Yeah?
Can't quite run that far because that would cause you to run through terrain, but...
Oops.
You'd actually be, like, slightly... Yeah, well, like 1 tile back because of
Like here?
moving to
Like
the terrain. Yeah.
walls.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But you do have, you can, because you can't do anything else, you can take your action to dash, so you could move another 35. Was it 35 or 40? I can't remember. 40, isn't it?
40.
Yeah. So you can, yeah, move another 8 squares.
Okay, Kelariis, don't move like further than here, or I can't better hold you.
Okay. I mean, can I even get that?
Oh, I should point out as well. You see these gaps? They are gaps.
God
Oh, yeah.
damn it.
And that's a fucking jump.
Fuck's
Oh
sake.
boy.
How do they have time to make a fucking skull gate, but they don't have time to maintain their bridge properly? This is bullshit.
Give me a history check.
It's do I get advantage because it's related to stonework?
Yes.
Fuck yeah.
You get the feeling this was built a really fucking long time ago.
Maintain your fucking bridge. Honestly, villains these days, they have no pride. No pride in their work these days.
Okay, so is that Lyra's turn done?
Yep.
Vondal.
Ugh. I can't see a fucking thing.
No, you can't. You'll have to move so that you can actually see the battlefield.
I believe.
That's pretty as far as I can go. Now I can actually see. And there's... You know, I'm gonna hit that guy on the right next to the bridge because he hasn't been hit yet.
Yeah.
Guiding bolt!
Cool. Okay. Swoosh.
We've got a disadvantage.
Pardon?
Fuck you, you undead bastard.
Oh yeah, yeah. You don't have disadvantage because it's a magic spell.
Magic spell.
Cool. Yeah. You you obliterate the skeleton with the guiding bolt. Boom.
Get wrecked. There you go. Clearing the exit.
Someone.
We're gonna kill all these guys before Kelariis makes it over the bridge.
Yeah, but Class will be there to distract the people, the reinforcements, while we run across.
Yes.
In that case.
In fact, on that note, everybody give... Actually, no, probably your passive perceptions are high enough to notice this. You notice that the wailing you heard previously is now only getting louder. And seems to be coming from inside the fortress. Everybody give me Arcana checks.
Oh,
Okay.
Double natural 20!
there's a tiefling girl!
Okay.
No, it's not a perception check.
Oh.
No.
Tiefling girl ghost!
Yes. Vondal, you... Well, and actually Arya, you've heard folklore about this, but Vondal, that sounds suspiciously like the wailings of a banshee.
Oh.
Well, now we really wish Arya had taken silence.
The screams, the screams of a banshee, fabled to be capable of stopping your heart, if heard directly.
I guess then, do I have time to literally just say, there's a banshee?
You have 6 seconds.
Okay. He's just gonna say, there's a banshee in there, be careful. That is a banshee.
That's a banshee. Simone basically says, as long as we're far enough away from it, we should be safe. And knocks another arrow to her bow. That's another hit. Oh, another solid damage as she decapitates another skeleton.
Massive damage.
Clink!
There's one off.
The skeleton remaining looks around at its surroundings as if it's not quite sure what to do before the gates burst open. And from inside march 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. March a succession of 6 skeletons. Oops, I didn't mean to skip the turn forward.
Yeah, that's a lot of skeletons.
Yes, it is. The skeletons all draw their longbows. And they... 1, 2, 3... 1, 2...
Oh, don't do it.
3, 4,
No.
They're doing it.
5, 6. They all pick separate targets. So from top to bottom, Kelariis, V, Ilaran, Arya, Vondal, Simone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Kelariis, a 14. No.
No.
V, a 15.
Yes!
Oh no.
Can't save.
5 piercing damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Fuck.
You do only need to beat 5, so
Don't
okay.
fuck it up.
that's a pass.
Yep.
That's a 5
Uh,
damage.
You take 5 damage, yes. Ilaran, no. Arya, 15.
That's my armor class.
Meets, so it does hit.
Yeah.
6 piercing.
Yeah.
Vondal, 18. I think
Hits.
meets. It's not a crit, so that's 8.
So, battleships.
And Simone dodges underneath the incoming arrow. Kelariis.
Okay.
Bad guys.
So
A
how
volley of
many
arrows
times can
clatters off the stone.
how many times can I actually dash with haste? Is it just once still, or?
Well, I think you can dash, but also your movement speed is double.
Yes. Well, and you get an additional action, which is why I asked.
Yeah.
So.
I would say that you can only reasonably take the dash action once per round.
Okay.
But there is nothing to stop you running, dashing, and then dodging.
All right. I like that sound. Oh boy. Okay. How far can I not go past? You said.
60 feet of me, so this hole.
Yeah.
You let me just stop on that hole.
No, just
No.
don't go further than the hole.
Don't
No.
go past.
It's okay to fall into that hole, but it's not okay to fall into anything beyond that.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Okay.
Also, it looks like only on like the southern side of that hole.
Yes.
Oh,
That
On
too.
5-foot tile on the northern part, you're fucked.
I will. I will.
You could
make
you
sure-
could hold your action for later in the turn. Or delay your turn rather.
Oh, for her to get
For her to move first.
further. Okay. I will do that.
Okay, yeah.
Yes. Yeah, I will do that, and then I will run as far as I can, basically.
Okay. Yeah, delay your turn, V take yours.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna look something up real quick.
I believe.
Okay. Ah, that's actually. Alright, well, you guys are gonna hate me for this.
What the fuck are you doing?
Cough, hide under the bridge, cough.
Wait. No, I'm not gonna hide under the bridge, please.
Hide under the bridge! They can't shoot you under the bridge!
I'm gonna fly all the way over here.
Be in cover.
How many feet is this? 80, really?
Ooh, can't get that far.
Give me a moment.
What have I got within 80 feet?
No, I'm considering dashing. Ah, fuck it, I'm doing it.
Okay.
I'm gonna move even closer a little bit, and then quicken spell.
Okay.
No shit.
So that's 2 sorcery points. Fuck. My sorcery points.
Yeah, guys, my
Sorcery points. And I'm basically gonna blast the 4 of these with shatter.
Do it.
Guys, I'm using my sorcery points.
At level 3. So, should I upcast? Good
Yeah.
question.
Yeah. Probably don't need to.
Okay, I'll do it at level 2.
Pretty,
Okay, boom.
Nice.
they're pretty.
So, con saves for skeletons. They're actually quite good. 2, 3, 4. Okay.
It's also very good damage that the archer's going to finish off. Hopefully.
Okay. You shatter, and in a cacophony of exploding rock shards and bone, you wipe 3 skeletons from the face of the earth.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, quick, remaining dash, head under the bridge.
Kelariis, you may now take your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna go basically, whoops, to here, because if not, I'd end up in the hole.
Okay.
So we'll and, well,
Okay,
do I have to make any
so-
overhaul?
Yeah, so when you there, you will have moved 20 feet in a straight line, so
Okay.
yeah, give me an athletics check to jump that, and then another 10. Okay, if you do this all in one go, it's going to get incrementally harder to do each jump.
Oh fuck. Okay.
For God's sake.
So,
I will stop here instead.
uh,
Which I guess doesn't really help me for the.
if I may, I suggest stopping back there, because
so I can have
then
a
it will
run-up.
give you a run-up to do the
Okay.
next one, which gives you an
I
advantage,
will.
which gives you a bonus.
I will do that then. So sorry, 2 athletics checks.
Yeah, give me two athletics to jump these.
Alright. Well,
Okay,
Jesus. Well, that's fucking fantastic.
that
athletics.
is you blitz this run up with haste, and you land the first one somewhat shakily, and the whole bridge bucks under you.
Oh, fuck me. Jesus.
To the point where you make the second one, and you land, and you almost stumble and fall, and you decide, okay, that's far enough for now. This thing is a lot more rickety than you thought.
Fantastic.
For God's sake.
Yeah, if you hadn't had a run up, though, that you would have failed that second one.
How many skeletons do you reckon they lose just getting them across this fucking bridge?
Well, presumably they come from inside the fortress.
Yeah, but they've got to get them out at some point, surely.
Not really.
Yeah, there's not really any point of them leaving.
So you have, I believe, you have 1 action left. So do you want to take a dodge?
Yeah, I'll take dodge.
Ah, yeah.
I'm kind of starting to regret my actions.
Helena, I swear to God.
Also, like, how do they get the bones in there to make skeletons then?
It's an ancient castle. Presumably they were entombed there.
They're gonna run out eventually, though.
Eh.
This is horribly impractical, Ferrous. I mean,
I'm
I
sure
haven't thought about this.
This one.
Okay. Pull back the string.
hit.
Loose. Yes. Cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
these damage
you-
rolls are really not that great.
No, they are not. They are literally. Actually, no. It's slightly below average. Okay. Yeah. You hear the wail from inside, even louder.
And once this thing comes into view, I'm gonna fucking pick that thing off.
And Ileron is going to take another shot. Is he going to use his magic item? No, he's still going to save it. He sees no reason to use it just yet. Especially because he knows there's a banshee coming. Cool. He finishes off the skeleton that you strike, Arya. And from inside, you hear a booming voice that carries on the wind in a way that no regular voice could hint it's enhanced by magic. You hear a thunderous voice say, "Who dares disturb my queen? Mortals, be gone from this place. This is no world for the living."
Wow.
And from inside the castle, a man wearing a rusted metal crown, or at least the spirit of a man wearing a rusted metal crown, emerges.
Is this the big bad?
No.
No.
Oh, okay.
Give me Arcana checks.
No, we're nowhere near the big bad.
Yeah.
We are days away from the big bad.
Okay.
Look at those two. natural
Kelariis
20s you
and
can't use.
Vondal,
Yeah.
you recognize this as a wraith.
Oh,
Right.
Yes.
that's fun.
The evil spirit of a human man.
Okay, so I will say that to people around me.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know that traditionally they are incredibly resilient to almost all forms of damage. Silvered weapons can harm them, and as far as you know, force is fairly effective. You know they are sunlight sensitive, which in the Shadowfell means jack shit, and they are also capable of draining the very life from you.
Hooray.
Awesome.
Fantastic.
More to the point, from inside of his robes, the wraith draws a long stick with a crystal in the end, and he points it across the bridge, and he uses his wand of magic missile to cast magic missile.
Surprise!
By the way, you use a wand of magic missile to cast magic missile.
Okay.
You
Fuck, I'm
described
even-
it as the-
Even
you
if I was
described it as a
able to
lot.
counterspell that, I'm too far away.
Yes.
Fuck.
V, 3 force damage. Kelariis, 3 force damage.
3?
Yes. Constitution save, please, V.
Fuck. Yep.
Oh.
That is still a pass.
Still a pass, 'cause I
Oh,
only took
God.
3 damage.
Yes.
The Constitution saves could be better though.
They could.
Just a little
Right over
tiny
the
bit.
bridge.
I think that is everything he can do, yes. Lyra.
I'm not sure how the fuck Lyra is ever gonna get over here.
Yeah. She's
Never
just
can
gonna
jump.
sit.
Lyra is very good at jumping.
Oh.
Lyra can totally jump.
Wait, she's here, so that's not what I meant to do.
Yeah, you want the longest run up you can get, so you are going to have to dash to do this, but
I mean, what else can she do?
yeah. You can definitely dash that first jump, so. Okay, make me an athletics check.
Ooh.
Easy pass.
That natural one, though.
Yes.
You
Yeah.
didn't have disadvantage.
Vondal.
Can I hit the wraith with a guiding bolt, please?
You can certainly try.
What the fuck was
No,
that?
I can't.
face?
I've missed.
No, he raises his arm and disperses the guiding bolt with seemingly his own magic.
What a dick. Well, that's all I can fucking do.
Yep.
Although I am actually going to move a little.
Yeah, you may want to move to provide assistance to your companions. Simone is going to call out to you guys and say, you guys handle the wraith, we'll deal with the skeletons, because obviously they only have mundane weapons.
Indeed.
So,
I tried to fail to do that.
yeah, Simone is going to take another shot. Nope, that is a miss. Simone utters a curse in Elvish. 13 3 remaining skeletons raise their bows, and seeing that the primary threats are coming towards them from the air and across the bridge, are going to take shots at the closest targets.
Should have hidden under the bridge.
Leave me alone.
A 12 doesn't hit you, does it, V?
No.
16 does, though.
Oh, massive snort of
7
power there.
piercing, and Constitution save, please.
Oh, no.
Oh, don't do it.
Oh,
That is just about.
Oh,
God damn it! Oh wait, what was
Literally.
God.
Oh,
Kelariis, you feel the magic wobble for a second, and you're like, oh fuck, but it's still there.
It's fine. It's fine.
V, stop being Arya. Arya,
Oh,
you're rubbing off too much on
God.
V.
Hey!
Actually, to be honest,
Yeah.
it's probably Kelariis as well.
Hey!
Next thing you know, she'll be snogging a random elf.
Wow!
Wow.
He was not a random elf!
Was to everybody else.
Yeah.
Can't believe.
Kelariis knows.
Kelariis, your turn.
I know. Okay.
Yeah, you've got a lot of explaining to do. Still.
Should we not get
It's
random
fine.
elves and going off on quests for magic weapons?
Alrighty. So, I'm gonna
This might be
take...
Misty Step territory.
No, no, that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm gonna take the first jump, and then I'm gonna Misty Step over the second bit. Like,
Okay.
from here to here, and then keep going. So an athletics check for the first one.
Yep.
Heyo.
Nice, yep. Easily clear the first jump.
So that's here. I will Misty Step
Yep.
to...
You dive forward, disappearing out of reality momentarily.
Alrighty. And then I will
Land on the bridge with a combat roll.
How far can I go? Oh shit, I'm just gonna run right up to the fucking wraith. Fuck it. You know
Yeah,
what?
you have enough movement to do that with your
Oh,
extra
okay.
extra dash.
Alrighty, so 2 athletics checks.
Yeah.
Uh,
And it's not even an actual dash, because you're that fast.
Just about.
okay. Oh, okay.
And that's enough.
I am up in his face. Hello.
Well, that technically is her dash because she used the first bit of movement, blinked, then the second bit of movement, and now she's got the attack.
Oh, okay.
So I cannot attack this turn.
No, you
Just to
can.
clarify. Oh, I can.
Yes, because of the extra action that
Oh, right.
haste
Okay.
gives you.
Freedom the place up.
Hell yeah. Yell.
Freedom!
Freedom!
Yep.
Fuck!
You get 10 feet of bright light, and cool.
Just kidding, I missed.
That's
You-
still a 10!
You swing at him, and he just turns incorporeal, and you swipe straight through him. Second attack, because this is still technically your regular action.
Hit him again!
Freedom!
That's better!
That is a hit.
Oh, freedom!
I wanna smite him, please.
You want to smite him. He is undead.
Oh yeah. Whoops, that's not how you spell roll.
You can just do /R.
Yeah, but I type it out because I don't know. I start
Jesus.
typing it before I can stop.
I type /RO tab because it auto completes.
Oh, that's fair.
Cool. So yeah, that is 14 mundane. Oh yeah, it's. Oh wait, hold on. Right, it's non-magical weapons that aren't silvered. That is a magical weapon. So that is 34 damage. Your second swing is much more effective as you bring down radiant light. And he howls and says, he calls out to you and says, "Ah, that magic has no place here."
Yes, it does.
What does now?
You essentially tell him to suck it. V.
Hell yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna once more quicken my spell.
Okay.
So I'm back down to 3
Tap, tap,
sorcery
tap, tap,
points.
tap,
Tap, tap, tap, tap.
Tap, tap.
And I'm gonna...
blah blah blah. Tidal wave.
Wow. Okay, I'm gonna Massive Missile the shit out of this guy.
Okay.
That's not very good.
Well, there's your V-roll shit on a high-level magic missile.
Still 17 damage though.
Okay, fair point.
Damn.
And
One thing I've just realised: Kelariis can see the other opponent that is approaching.
Oh, fun.
I'm gonna use my actual action to dodge.
Good call.
I
Arya.
don't like getting hit.
I'm trying to decide if I want to fuck this wraith.
Give me a Arcana or Religion check.
They're both the same, so
Yeah. Okay.
fuck it. I don't want to waste it if we're not going to get another long rest for a while, though.
Well, you've been traveling for most of the day already. You're probably going to take a rest shortly.
Okay. Well. Alright. Let's do this magical girl bullshit.
You sure?
So I'm gonna raise my bow and say,
Okay.
"O brilliant rays of morning's light, seek out my enemies and ensure their destruction."
Okay.
Holy shit. That was beautiful.
As you say this, as you string the arrow becomes daylight itself.
Nice.
Very nice.
I like to imagine that there's a big flash of light too.
Yeah.
Proper
Yeah,
magical.
it's like a ray of light pointing towards the sky.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
Swing.
Now I have to remember what the bonuses are.
It's in your artifacts tab. Dawn light.
Okay, 2 days. 2d6. 2d6.
Yeah, so he is your sworn enemy. You have disadvantage on attack rolls with all other weapons, and you have advantage on all attack rolls against him, and they take 2d6 extra radiant if you hit.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's a lot of shit. Well, good thing for that advantage.
Yes, that is a hit.
And I
And roll 2d6.
Roll 2d6. Wow, that sucks my ass.
That is pretty bad.
I mean,
Fuck.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Your radiant arrow spears through the wraith's chest, burning a huge chunk out of it, and it's like, ah, no. And in response, Kelariis, you see this this figure of a woman, like, who's walking towards you, like, sort of head in hands, who seems to be the source of this incessant wailing. She looks up from you, and she is a hideously disfigured elven woman.
No
oh
fun.
good.
And as she sees you, she begins to open her mouth. And as she opens her mouth, her jaw unhinges to an impossible angle and becomes essentially like a gaping maw as she screams bloody murder.
Fun.
She is going to go 30 feet towards you. I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw. I don't know if V is in range for this. No, you're not.
I was considering moving closer to
Okay.
her as well if necessary, but
You harden yourself against the terrifying effects of her horrifying visage. And she is going to swipe at you. A 17 does not hit you.
Nope.
Okay.
not with haste.
Nope.
I don't
No,
know.
yeah,
Without
20,
breaking
yeah.
without.
Cool. Aileron. Aileron actually has not been tracking his arrows, so I can't remember how many arrows he had left. We are going to assume that he has another one. Actually, no. He is going to use his circlet. And I need to actually look up how this works. Give me a moment. Because I prepared this, but I didn't actually write myself a note for how it works. Da, 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 da. Okay. Is that in range? No, it is not. So he can't even use that. That was not as long as I thought it was. So actually, he is going to sheath his bow, draw one of his hand axes because he only needs one free hand, and he's going to dash to here. The Wraith is going to turn on you, Kelariis, and with its free hand, it is going to grasp you on the shoulder. 24 hits you. You take 18 necrotic damage and must make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, let me... 18?
Yes, 18
Oh.
necrotic.
Boy. Oh, no.
Oh dear. I need you to reduce your hit point maximum temporarily by 18 points.
Oh
Yeah.
god!
Oh, that one's coming.
Yes.
Okay, wait, let me write down my other one really quickly so I don't forget.
Yes. Until you finish a long rest, you cannot.
Yeah.
You'll permanently lose 18 max HP.
Yep. Right, good old necrotic damage.
Yes. He saps some of the life force from you to renew himself.
Ugh. Unhappy face.
Unhappy face indeed. Lyra.
Okay, well she's gonna dash across this jump again.
Cool. Athletics.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Lyra slips on the edge of the jump.
Helena, please save my wolf.
I'm going to. Fuck.
Okay, reaction.
That's a better fall. I'll roll it just to
Okay.
make it official.
It lasts for 1 minute. Yeah, okay. Not. Lyra's not going to be falling for 1 minute. She's going to be falling for a hell of a long time, but it's not going to be 1 minute. Lyra slips on the edge, tries to scrabble at the edge, disappears off down into the void with a yelp. V, you turn around and you reflexively cast Featherfall, and you see Lyra's descent begin to slow.
Thank God.
Unfortunately, Lyra now goes to the GM layer because she can take no further part in this battle.
Oh.
It's that far down.
It's that far down.
Shit.
How the fuck are we gonna get her up here?
You have to work that out later. Vondal.
Oh, that's true, Broomy.
We're running. I'm basically just dashing to here, and
Okay.
that's pretty much all I can do.
Okay. Simone is, again, just gonna string that bow, keep doing what she does best.
Pew pew pew.
And that is killing skillies. She doesn't quite kill one this round, but... seeing the danger that they are in, they are going to spread out a little. Actually, that one's not going to move. It's just that one that's going to spread. And they are going to, again, take shots. That's actually at disadvantage, so... one at disadvantage, one at V, also at disadvantage, and one at Arya, regular. Oh my god, that was a crit. But an 18 does not hit Vondal, no?
Yes it does.
Oh, it does, yes, okay.
Oh, well.
Yeah, you take 9 piercing instead of 17.
Ooh.
V, miss.
Oh, thank Christ.
Thank
And
God.
Arya, 15.
Matches.
10 piercing.
Ooh.
It pierces through your chainmail.
Mariner's armor.
Yes. Kelariis.
Okay. Time to do what I do. I do
Yeah.
good.
I do good.
Hopefully. I do good.
Very good.
I promise. Does that hit?
You focus your energies. Kelariis used focus energy. Kelariis is getting
Wow.
pumped.
Smite that wraith.
I will smite
That is a
Okay.
hit.
Okay, cool. I will damage. Damage,
Okay.
please. There we go.
Before you roll your smite, I tell you, you tear through the wraith, and like with your swing, you bring it up through him, and he tries to turn incorporeal, and as you do so, the sword connects with the crown, and actually the crown is so rusted it splits and shatters in two, and the wraith vanishes into the ether.
Nice. Well, I guess I'll turn to the Banshee. Yes. Oh. Mouse, please. Oh,
Okay.
that doesn't hit.
I don't believe that. Oh no, that does hit.
Oh shit,
Her
really?
armor class is lower than the wraith's.
Oh fuck, okay. Well, I'll smite that one then.
Cool.
Is she considered undead?
Yes, almost certainly.
Oh, okay. That was a dumb question, but you know what?
Yes.
Worth an ask.
Cool, yeah. You blast her with radiant energy.
Cool. And I'll take my last swing.
Okay,
Courtesy
swing
of
again.
haste.
Yep, that's another hit.
Sweet. And I will also smite that one.
Okay.
Oh, I did that. That was weird.
Damage.
Okay. Yeah, two blasting flashes of radiant light leave this twisted elven woman like almost on her knees. V.
I know you said Lyra disappeared opposite gem layer, but can I go after Lyra?
Yes, you can.
Because my speed should be 100 feet per round, and she's falling at 60.
At 60,
per round.
yes.
So I should be able to, like...
You can
catch
get under her and catch her. Bearing in mind,
I was-
catching her is going to render both of your hands... you're going to have both of your hands full carrying her. You will no longer be able to cast spells.
Okay. First thing then, I'm going to recast haste on myself.
Are you sure?
Why not?
Because it will remove it from Kelariis.
I mean, does Kelariis need it that much anymore?
I think she's still... I need to check the wording for haste, because I don't know if that causes the negative effects.
Oh, I'm pretty sure it would actually. Shit.
Yes, when the spell ends, the target cannot move or take actions until after its next turn.
Okay, but I still want to go for Lyra though.
Okay.
It's important. Bye, guys. I have
Okay.
to catch a wolf.
You zoom downwards. How far away was she when she fell? 40. So you could actually catch up with her this round.
Yes.
But that is basically everything you can do.
Okay.
Okay, cool. You move to here and you catch Lyra.
Thanks.
No problem.
Okay. Arya. Your enemy no longer exists, so you no longer have your effects.
I'm gonna shoot the skeleton.
Okay, cool. Okay. Yep, you strike it with an arrow, which seems to rattle its bones and cause a significant amount of damage to its weathered frame. The Banshee falls to her knees, looks up at you, Kelariis, and then unhinges her terrifying jaw. I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, because that went so well last time.
Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
nice.
That is lucky.
Ooh.
Had you failed that, you would have instantly dropped 0 hit points. As she
Oh my
unleashes a
God.
deafening wail, you take... you're still going to take a lot of damage from this.
Oh, no.
Or you should do if it lets me roll the dice, which it is not doing, so I'm just going to roll it manually. You take 10 psychic damage.
Okay.
Oh, that's not that bad. It's still bad.
Yeah,
but
Kelariis
it's
is still
great.
pretty low.
Could be worse.
It could be worse, though. I could have gone unconscious from that.
But then
Yeah.
look, the healer will be in range next turn.
I believe in you.
Death Star will
I'd
be in
probably
firing
want that.
range in 12 minutes. 1, 2,
That's
3,
not a
4, 5.
Yeah, no, I won't.
If I hit well, maybe we won't have to worry about that.
It'll take me a while to get over there.
Ilaran second guesses himself and doesn't jump. He is still not within range. Wraith is dead. Lyra is in V's arms and can do nothing. Vondal.
Question.
Answer.
What is the normal, like, maximum running jump distance?
Maximum running jump distance.
Yeah, so I was doing a running jump, like a running long jump. What was the maximum distance I could normally cover?
Rules, movement, jumping. A number of feet up to your strength score if you move at least 10 feet on foot immediately before the jump.
Okay. Number of feet equal to my strength score.
Yes.
Is that score or modifier?
Score. Long jumping 2 feet wouldn't be terribly impressive.
No, it really wouldn't, would it? So hang on a second. Actually, I can use Roll20 for it, can't I?
Yes.
How do I maths with Roll20? I just have to...
You type in the equation. You type /roll and then the equation.
I'd have to do /roll first.
Yes.
Right. Perfect.
Oh, technically you should have been making acrobatics checks to stick these landings, but never mind.
Well, here's the thing, right? Because I'm only going to do one jump for these 2 gaps. So I'm going to long jump and try to land it, like, there. Essentially.
Wait, so how are you doing this?
Oh, you're
Because I have the boots of striding and springing!
Oh, yes! Yes,
So
you
I can technically
do!
jump 3 times the normal long jump distance. So I can jump from there 48 feet.
Oh,
Okay.
It's the feature
Flying
of the boots
dwarf.
of striding and springing we've never
So-
used, and now I can.
Yeah, you can literally make it like that far if you jump.
Yeah, but I can't go further than my natural movement still, which is still to the 1 tile to the right.
Oh, because you're dashing. Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
cool.
I can't go further than my natural movement still.
Okay. So,
So I'm doing the biggest
cool.
long jump that a dwarf has
Okay.
ever done.
I
I will
believe in
trust
you.
myself.
okay,
can do
so
it.
make me this athletics check. Make me acrobatics.
Oh, don't do it. I have Lyra in my arms.
Yeah, but this is why I wanted to land, like, there.
Yeah. Hold on.
Right, acrobatics.
Not gonna put them on top of you. I just want to clear the space. Yes.
I'm not a very acrobatic person. Somehow I rolled.
Okay. You run. You slide between Ilaran's legs before jumping.
Sweet.
Actually, it wouldn't have mattered because Ferrous is not a summonatic component, but still.
Yes.
See you later, sucker.
Yeah. He passed the athletics. I just needed to see if he landed on his feet, which he does. So yes, you may land.
Oh.
Yeah.
And that's basically what I can do. But I can probably do 1 jump for this next one as well.
Simone.
Crazy person.
Simone's got a job and she's gonna do it.
I've got a job. I'm gonna do it.
Or
It's
not.
just your
No, she's
Kelariis.
not. Does she have anything she can actually do? No, she doesn't. Okay. Skeletons. Actually, probably considering these circumstances, one of them is going to take a shot at Vondal, one of them is going to take a shot at Simone, and one of them is going to drop its bow, draw its sword, and approach Kelariis. Okay, Vondal, a 14 does not hit you. A 22 does hit Simone for 4 damage. And an 11 does not hit Kelariis. Kelariis.
Alrighty.
Time to finish this.
I hope so.
That's a swing.
Alrighty. That's
Cool. Presumably on the Banshee?
it. Yes.
Yes. You decapitate the kneeling woman with a single swing. She does not bleed.
Hmm. Fun. Alright. Well, I'll have a skeleton next to me.
Time to die.
Yeah.
Time to die.
You crush him into a fine bone powder.
Sweet.
Technically, you still have movement and your action from haste.
Holy shit. Okay, well, I'm gonna come up to this one right here. And
Yep.
hopefully swing at him.
Cool.
Hopefully swing it. Oh,
Nice!
Great execution!
Boom! You shatter the skeleton and his bones go clattering off the edge of the cliff. Do you have any despair?
I think I have one.
Remove 1 despair.
Oh, hell yeah.
Ours
For a
is
critical
specific
execution.
crits.
As the fiend.
everybody
No, it's
get
not.
that
That's not as the fiend falls. What is that? Mortality clarified in a single strike. That's the one.
Does everybody get
Mortality
better?
clarified. No, it's just you.
Oh man. Okay.
V.
I'm gonna fly back up and basically put Lyra sort of here on the bridge.
On the bridge. Okay.
Because I think I can do that in a single movement, right? I don't have to dash.
She fell 60 feet, so no.
Oh, god damn it, I do have to dash. Alright, get some dashing again, putting her on the bridge.
You will have another 40 feet of movement spare.
Right, I'll fly a little bit closer. There. Perfect. End of my turn.
Okay. Arya. There's only
Gotta
one
shoot
skeleton
the
left.
Last guy. Hopefully I kill it. Does that hit?
That is a good question. No.
Fuck.
It sails over its head.
Wait, did we track how many turns it's been since Kelariis got hasted?
Yes, we are on 6.
Oh shit, it's about to run out.
Oh, fucking rip. Wait, isn't it?
Arya, is that everything you're going to do?
Oh,
I guess I'll move.
it's 1 minute, so is that 10?
10 rounds.
Yeah,
Oh, 10 rounds, okay, you're fine.
sweet.
That's it.
Yeah. Banshee's defeated. Illiran. Illiran refuses to be bested by a dwarf at jumping.
Hold on, please.
Athletics. Oh, just about.
Boy.
He does not stick the landing, however. He stumbles and goes down on one knee, and he's just like, "That's further than it looks."
That's the length of feet. Kind of.
Lyra.
A whole V.
Whole V.
Oh dear.
Go woof.
A woof.
She is a little shaken.
Yeah.
Don't blame her.
I guess she's just gonna jump across this gap. Hopefully
Yeah.
not falling again.
Okay. Give me acrobatics.
Okay, that's much better.
Yeah, oh, it's athletics, and then acrobatics to land it. Nope. Okay, you are reduced to half movement for the next turn.
Okay, whatever. I mean, I'm pretty sure this is gonna be over.
Vondal?
Yeah. probably.
Hopefully.
Now I'm gonna jump the 3 gaps.
Oh God.
God.
And now it's going over here.
Okay.
Hopefully.
Damn, the fact this only counts as 1 jump for you is really good.
Yeah,
'Cause
that's
basically, the difficulty goes up
Yeah.
by 2 every time you do it.
I realized this after I hit the wraith and just went, holy shit, I need to get in there.
Yep.
Here we go. 1 athletics check.
Yep, passed.
And
Acrobatics to land it.
Nope.
Nope.
This is not a natural one.
You sprint forward, leap over Lyra, and then just go, oh shit, I misjudged that one, and faceplant.
Oh. Hey, I'm over.
Yes.
I feel like
I'm
V is
over, and
having.
I
feel like-
jumped 45 feet.
I feel like V is having an aneurysm watching people do these jumps.
Yep.
I just did 35 feet, guys. Bring it on.
See, those of you who can still see Simone, see her just take a deep breath. Bow. Drawn. Oh, god damn it!
Fuck my life. The skeleton is living far past
Yeah.
its time.
I saw that coming.
The arrow hits the edge of the ravine and scatters off.
I saw that coming.
Yeah.
All that build up you did.
Oh no.
Yes. Simone in Elvish basically utters something to the effect of "Fuck you, for fuck's sake!"
Right.
Simone, no, sorry, skeletons. Fire back, misses.
Amazing.
Oh god.
Kelariis,
Hi. Hello, skeleton.
Hello, skeleton.
nice.
Die.
Goodbye, skeleton.
Cool, you punt the skeleton into the void.
Oh my god.
Sparta kick.
Yes.
Okay. And with that, the battle comes to its conclusion.
I take it we still have to jump these bridges.
Or you could take your time and use what magic items you have to make it easier.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I can essentially send Ruby like literally over the gap every time because I can send it with the command word.
I realised I gave you some help, but I'm pretty sure, Vondal, do you not have the spell Dimension Door yet?
Don't think so.
No, okay. I was gonna say, because if you have the spell Dimension Door, you literally would have been able to take everyone to the other side safely in an instant.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, okay.
I very much don't have that.
Yes.
What is that?
You must have access to it, but you don't have it prepared. Because it's a level 4 spell.
Mm,
It's
not
level
a
4
card.
spell.
I don't have access to it.
Not
I
a
can't
card.
let it at all.
Yeah.
I'll double check that, because I'm pretty sure you can. But anyway. Resolve the remains of the puzzle however you see fit.
Oh, Dimension Door is not a cleric spell.
Yeah. Dimension Door's not a cleric spell.
Rest in peace.
Oh, it must come from...
So I can't get Dimension Door.
Unless it's a...
Oh no, it's a paladin's get Dimension Door.
Yeah,
Yes.
well, I can't cast 4th level spells, so...
Yes.
Yeah. you
My
want
bad,
that.
my mistake.
One day.
Yeah.
Cool.
Rob's over here just trying to pin this shit on poor Vondal.
Yeah.
Yes.
God, it's not my fault.
Well, it's... I blame Chris Trott,
What?
Why?
Why do you blame Chris Trott?
because he has Dimension Door in High Rollers, but it's because he's a trickster domain.
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm the war domain. I'm way more kick-ass than Chris Trott.
True.
Debatable.
Wow.
No, he's right.
Look, the man offered me a free hat, I can't complain.
That's fair.
Which you didn't take.
I didn't take it, no.
I thought it was Ross that offered you that.
Well, they all did.
Oh yeah, collectively.
Yes.
I mean, clearly they're a hive mind.
Anyway, carry on. This is off topic.
So yeah, Vondal gets to like get up from his faceplant and just go, oh, that was pointless.
Looks
Thanks,
fucking
Gus,
cool.
though.
Yeah, I just jumped 35 feet. Of course it looked fucking cool.
Yes.
I out-jumped an elf.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Eleran sort of like walks to the edge of the other one and is just sort of like, I don't suppose you come and pick me up.
Give me a moment. And I go over here, dismount, and basically go, yip, and send the,
Oh yeah, because
Eleran.
you can command it. Okay, yeah, cool.
and then
I don't know how I did
Once
that,
it's-
but I just grabbed the chat window as well as Ilaran's icon.
Wow, well done.
Wow.
I didn't even know that was possible. Oh, now he's stuck to my cursor. There we go.
Oh no.
Is that a circle with his head?
It's the,
no, it's
the
from the
posts. It's the posts
Oh.
that hold the bridge up.
Yeah. But you'd actually drawn a circle as well. I was like, geez, what
No.
have you done?
Cool.
Oh god.
Basically, about 15 seconds later, Kelariis, you feel a wave of fatigue wash over you
sorry.
as haste ends.
Okay.
No.
Don't be sorry.
I just want to go for the other jump.
Go for
God, Vondal.
I'm jumping again.
He's gonna fuck
Swear to
this one
God.
up.
Probably, but here we go. Nope.
it. Makes it.
Okay.
Acrobatics. Lands it.
Nice.
That's dumb as shit.
Yep.
So
Nailed it.
beautiful.
And I'm
I
gonna
mean,
come over
Via was
here.
gonna have a fucking moment if she had to Featherfall him again.
I'm gonna come over here. Kelariis, have some heals.
Oh my God.
Alright, does
Thank you, though.
I know your max HP is like way down now.
Yeah. I can actually save your spell slot, Vondal. I can
Okay.
lay on hands myself.
Does anyone
No,
want
all that
tax
effort
fee?
I made to cross
Yeah.
the bridge was completely pointless.
Well, you're to get up
Say-
here anyway.
You say, Ferrous, that it would have been boring to sit out that entire fight, but I might as well have, because all I did was kill a single skeleton and do some impressive jumps.
Hey, those jumps are pretty cool, though.
I did a shatter. Well, I hasted, shattered, then screamed when Dr. Lyra and didn't do anything else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fine. Does
Yeah,
anyone
but-
want to take the tax fee?
Yes. Lyra looks at you pleadingly, knowing full well that she can't get on the broom herself.
Okay,
Yes.
I'm on my way.
Carry, please.
Careless.
Carry, pulls.
Pulls.
I take Lyra in my arms.
This room. I'm so glad you did not leave the room.
I know.
Fun.
Yes. I actually forgot about it when designing this puzzle, but it all worked out.
It's okay. We forgot about it too until you said it. Anyway.
We both forgot about the boots of striding and springing.
Yes.
Yeah.
You've had that so long.
I know, but like we've used the 30 feet of movement constantly.
Mm.
But
Value.
now I finally found a situation in which I can use the jumpingness.
All right, guys, get taxied over.
Okay.
I'll just send my broom over to you
Yeah.
guys. I should probably call over Zale and Lusatis as well.
Oh, we've killed all the enemies.
Yes.
We do our secret whistle to announce that
Yeah.
it's safe.
I think we should do a sloth noise.
Cool.
Does sloths make noise?
No, I'm just making a very clever reference
Okay.
because I know at least Kelariis would get
Oops.
it.
And with that,
Well, at least Jayla would get it. Literally scrolled to Kelariis. God, I'm terrible.
yeah, you find yourselves at the other side of Molnar Pass, before the gates, the skull gates of the fortress.
Oh, lovely.
Are they
And
still open?
that,
Oh.
yeah, they are still open. I was gonna say that is where we will end our session. I think.
Wow, we actually finished on time again, guys. What the?
Yeah.
Oh,
We started
God.
on time, we finished on time. Great.
Jeez. What?
Yeah.
We're on time?
So-
Fucking
2
hell.
weeks in a row as well.
What is this witchcraft?
So, whilst I do some maths, who would like to tell me of their experiences of today?
Well, I think we can all sum it up in one word. Despair.
Yes. The
I
despair
think I
mechanics,
should
what do you
go
think?
It went pretty okay.
Except for me.
Yeah.
Look, you just had some shit rolls. It sucks a little bit for you that it's a charisma save, because I think everyone else has an okay charisma save.
I just have +1.
Yes.
Yeah,
You
mine's...
have one.
I did realize actually that technically being near Kelariis does actually help you with this.
Oh, right.
Oh, of course.
But you still would have failed both times.
Yeah. I'm lucky because although my charisma's only +1, I'm proficient in charisma saves.
Yeah, I think the 3 of us are proficient in charisma
Yep.
saves, right?
Yes.
And then, yeah.
But yes, much like fatigue, this thing is designed to sort of wear you down over time and force you to take
Kill you
action.
slowly.
Yes. Despair is a slow and insidious killer.
Fun.
But yes. Yes, eventually you will possibly find yourself taking actions that would be considered reckless or wasteful to avoid drowning in your despair checks. So yes. Sorry, I took over there. Carry on.
Actually, another question.
Yes.
Does my awesome jumping count as a heroic act?
No.
No.
Damn it.
Because it has to be heroic and selfless.
That's pretty
It has to risk yourself or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, I think this sort of has been an interesting session for me, because I think she's not like, she doesn't like feel down right now, but it's more like we have to do this, we have to do this, we have to succeed, there's no other way sort of thing. I think she sort of, I don't know, it's hard to play her like that because I'm not used to it, but I feel like she does feel like like there's no failing here. And it kind of pains her to see people like Mela, to see that Arya was really sad over her friends that happened so long. It's hard to sort of think about how many people have been hurt by this. So, I don't know. It's stuff that's on her mind, and it's kind of... She's a little bit troubled, but I don't think she wants it to get her down, if that makes sense.
Yes.
And there's also the whole thing with Arya and Alwyn, and I think she was sort of like, I feel like I should say something, but I don't know this person very well, and I'm not sure how to deal with sad people, and it's just... Yeah.
I think the next time you take a long rest, you guys are going to have a lot to talk about.
If Arya wants to talk to us about anything.
I think she's feeling pretty emotionally vulnerable right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's what. Yeah, but that's gonna make.
Because you're still on 2 despair, aren't you?
Yes,
Yeah.
I am.
Also, it's unfair. I can never get rid of despair via crits because I don't crit. Unless I use fucking like Storm Sphere.
True.
No other way for me or probably Zale as well to get rid of crits.
To
get rid of despair.
If you roll like absolute max damage on a spell, I might be willing to count that as a crit for purposes of removing it.
Fair.
Absolute max damage gives us a 75% chance.
Well, we'll see.
I'm willing to consider the circumstances. They are not hard and fast set in stone rules.
Yeah, and it's not like I think I'll be good for despair for a while, unless Rob really fucks me up.
Yes.
I feel like Rob's gonna fuck.
It's also what you do to yourself.
What do you mean?
If you put yourself into situations where you will suffer despair, then you will gain it faster.
I would like to say that you put me in a situation today. Not me.
But you played into it.
Fuck you.
And I did give you a fair opportunity to recover one.
One.
Look, Arya.
Hey, I could have denied you everything.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see about the despair thing. And I also, I was like, okay, I gotta be here to have the best sort of featherfall range in case anyone. I'm really like in the middle of things here.
Yes.
Like, bad decisions were made, and then I was basically going like, how many times am I gonna have to dodge? How many sorcery points can I spend here? Which again, it's really nice having sorcery points that I can actually spend occasionally.
Yes. Yes, that was very handy in this scenario.
Because I essentially spent like what, for like 4 sorcery points? It's a lot. Yeah, it was good.
Okay. Quick question for those of you. Well, I'm going to put this to a group vote because I'm not sure on it myself. Do you think the roleplay scene that Arya had earlier counts as reaching a resolution in her personal quest?
I'm gonna
Probably.
say no.
Yeah, I'm gonna say no too.
Because when asked by Vondal if she was feeling better, she said, I won't feel better until Laughing is dead.
Yeah.
Okay.
I haven't killed the Chimera yet.
So I vote
Well,
no.
I'm not saying the end of it, but like a significant milestone.
It's a significant milestone.
I would say it was an important step in it. Step isn't the right word. Milestone is a better word. But I think honestly...
Okay, let me phrase this in a different way. Do you think you should all get milestone XP for having that scene, even though technically it didn't involve most of you?
It didn't involve any of us except Arya.
You just want us to say
Oh,
yes.
sweet XP.
You
Well-
just want us to say yes, don't you?
I'm asking you because I want you to be honest about whether or not you felt it was impactful enough to earn experience.
Well, I think that's just a question that only Luka can answer, because I feel like it's kind of weird for us to
Yeah.
be like, yes, this was
Yeah.
really impactful.
We can't speak on Arya's behalf. Arya is not our character.
I mean,
No pressure, Luka.
no, I mean, I think that's. I mean, it definitely changed Arya's to be forgiven by him, because for so fucking long she's been carrying around this absolute guilt over the fact that she got him killed, and to have him absolve her of that. I mean, she's like still like carrying it around, but it's like less now. So I would say it's pretty significant.
So what I'm hearing from that is you think it's a significant milestone, but only for you.
See, I don't know, because I feel like she is gonna be open maybe after this. Like if somebody asked her who that was, she'd probably like tell them the story.
Right.
Which definitely would not have happened before then.
Okay.
But other than that, I don't really know.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay. I'm
sorry.
gonna say I'm going to give you half of a milestone experience threshold.
Hop.
Because you did do good roleplay and you did develop your character through the actions, but it was only roleplay with an NPC.
Yeah.
So it was experience worthy, but not full milestone experience worthy. So everybody may have. I just GM rolled that instead of regular rolling it. 586 experience, except for Arya, who can have 100 more.
This isn't our total XP, right? We get for this.
For this session, yes.
But what about all the monsters we killed?
Mooks.
Yeah, they weren't
Yeah,
particularly
that's
deadly.
lame.
The skeletons were really weak.
Yeah, bearing in mind the
Yeah.
skeleton gives you 10 experience? 15? Something like that.
Yes. These skeletons are challenge rating 1/4. The only threats in that fight really were Banshee and Wraith.
That's why when I saw the 4 skeletons, I was like, okay, there's more shit here, 100%.
So, yes, 586 experience, because you didn't actually kill that much. And you actually... most of that, you're getting 800 XP from breaching a major quest milestone in destroying the Wraith Shards.
Wait,
Wait.
but you just gave us 500.
It's 800 split.
Yeah, 800 split between
right,
the 4
right,
of you.
Oh,
Everyone was just like, wait.
Yes.
that doesn't make any sense.
Oh shit! No, actually, yeah, no, I have fucked that up. Yeah, give me
got it
give me
wrong.
a second.
I've already added the 586 to the experience.
Okay, take 586 away because I realized I fucked it up.
Well, shit. Now I have to I don't know how much I had.
Just take off 686
Yeah.
from what you now have. God. So bad at math, club. So bad at math. Luka, get good.
Did you just
Fuck
like
you, I'm
almost
dyslexic.
double fuck that?
No,
by
no, I
calling
didn't.
her?
No, I didn't. Shut up.
Yeah, sorry. Okay, so what it should be is 1,648 per person. So 1,648, but it's 1,748 for Arya.
That was a big difference.
Yes.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's
Because-
shit all
Over
XP.
1,000 more.
I fucked up and I divided the monster XP twice because I forgot to add it. I did 1,417 plus 800 plus 125 divided by 4 when it should have been.
Aren't you guys glad I called out Rob on his bullshit?
It should have been 1417 times 4 plus 800 plus 125.
I'm gonna say no, Luka, because this doesn't even begin to make up for the horrific thing you said in Discord while earlier.
Anyway.
Look.
I'm gonna kill you for that.
Okay.
Anyway.
Fair enough.
What-
I didn't-
Next person.
I wonder if we'll reach a level up before we fight the big bad.
Maybe.
Possibly. Depends how distracted you get.
Wow.
So. Don't make me pick on people.
Looks like I'm going again. Okay, so I know what how Vondal's been doing, because he has immediately slipped back into almost his old self, back to being dead serious. He still has that remnants of willing to take a few more risks, but he's still very much like what he was before he met these guys, because he realizes this is a time of, this is very, very important. He needs to be dead serious. He needs to avoid distractions, because like if he gets distracted, it can very, very easily lead to someone's death,
Yes.
and he doesn't want to have to carry that weight on his shoulders at all. So he's back to being dead serious. He's still trying to show concern, but like he doesn't want to get himself too distracted. Like the main reason he ended up showing like quite a lot of concern with Arya is because all of a sudden Arya's in tears. It's so out of character for Arya that
Yes.
it kind of smashed through his defenses quite a bit. But like,
Well,
Jesus,
you're also back to your old ways because you're very much operating as part of a military outfit as well. Because
yeah.
you have two current military members and 3 ex-military. So
Yeah, exactly. But, jeez, what have I learned? Who the fuck knows?
You outsmarted the
I've really done much
GM.
this session.
you remembered a
suppose I
magic
did,
artifact
yeah.
power that you
I did. There you go.
could use.
Check your artifact. There you go. That's what I've learned,
Yes.
man. Check your magical artifact descriptions on a regular basis.
Yes.
Chances are your DM's forgotten what they do.
Don't get complacent.
Don't get cocky, kid.
Yes.
Oh, and don't look down.
Wow.
Unless you're looking for traps, in which case definitely look down.
Yes.
Yeah. Cool, yeah, you can have your experience. If I might volunteer Kelariis next.
Okay.
Just because I'm aware that Arya's is going to go on for a while.
Oh, that's fair. That is a fair point. Okay. I guess out of character, it's kind of interesting to have the ability to plan going into fight sometimes.
Mhm.
Which isn't something that we always get to do. Which, I don't know. I was personally kind of overly excited for having Kelariis be able to just run in,
Yep.
courtesy of a beautiful haste.
Then the
Yes.
jumps happened.
Yeah, then the jumps happened. I was like, less excited. But it turned out okay.
Yes. Good use of skills. Your use of Misty Step to cover the difficult jumps was... Because the middle of the bridge is the most deadly, by far.
It was really funny because I almost forgot that I could Misty Step, and I was like, damn, it'd be great if I could just teleport. Wait a second.
I
Hold
can.
on. I can do that for 30 feet.
Indeed.
Yeah, I was glad I remembered that I could Misty Step, because I don't use it horribly often, but when I do, it's kind of one of those things
It's
that I'm really
bae.
glad I have. Yeah, it's real good. I'm really glad I have that spell. Also, smiting is A+. That's some good shit. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, Kelariis is really happy that they've kind of dealt with the wraith shards that they had.
Mm-hmm.
And moving forward with everything. She's a little, I don't know, I guess concerned, but mostly just kind of curious about how Arya's doing, because they did have that conversation way back when in Silverbrook, and seeing what's been going on, she's just like, I hope Arya's kind of dealing with things okay.
Yeah.
You know,
Look
stuff
forward
like
to that next session.
Yeah, that'll be interesting. But yeah, you know, she's had a good time swinging swords and smiting shit. So, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Take your experience. Last but not least, Man of the Hour with the Tower of Power.
Wow.
The one the
I've had a tower of power. Wow, yeah. This session was a lot of emotions.
Yes.
Both fake and real.
Oh, it's all real.
It's all real. What's that quote from Dumbledore? It's all in your head. Why should that make it any less real?
Yes.
Yeah. Gotta pull that Dumbledore out there. But yeah, so as a player, I had to deal with a lot of role playing.
Yeah.
And it wasn't just like pissed off Arya role playing. Normally, what I have to do.
No, you really have to delve deep for this one.
Yeah, I had to like get into her headspace, sort of figure out how she'd deal with emotion, because she doesn't deal with emotion normally.
Yes.
But this was a situation where it was very hard to not deal with that emotion, because the object of that emotion was staring her literally in the face.
Yeah.
So that was a challenge. It got better as we went along. At first I was just like but
Yeah. Which kind of actually was a little bit in character.
yeah, it's like, how do you deal with seeing your dead friend when he's still dead, but he's also trapped in the hellish plane
Yes.
of existence by the monster who killed him, which sucks. And as for Arya, I mean, God, like, I think, I mean, she did not expect to see him ever again, obviously, until she died. And so seeing him was quite a shock, to put it lightly. And she just felt like terribly sad that he had been stuck in the hellhole since his death. And she felt pretty responsible, again, doubly over, for his death and for his imprisonment in this place. But, like, talking to him actually really a lot. Because he was kind of the only one who could ever sort of get her to listen when he was like, you know, like, this is not your fault. Like, I don't think she would have ever really heard that, believed it.
No.
So
something your parents would have told you over and over, but...
Yeah. I mean, she ended up running away from home, regardless of whatever they said, so... So it was, like... It was weirdly good. Like, it was awful because he was trapped there at the same time. It was good because she got some closure and she got some acceptance. All that. She also got to admit the secret love that she'd been harboring.
Yeah.
Which it was funny because I don't know if I ever told you that was part of her backstory. I might have done, but whatever.
We had a conversation once after a session where you said, I don't know if that is the case. And I kind of took that and went, I guess we can maybe dig that up later.
Yeah, I mean, it was kind of one of the things when I was creating him.
Yeah.
But I eventually landed on, if it was a thing, it was never spoken. And so, I just kind of went with it this session.
Yeah. That's good.
That's pretty much
That's good,
what
yeah.
I was doing.
Improv your feelings on the spot.
Yeah. I mean, who knows if she's gonna go with that random wild elf in the woods now. Yeah, I think that was a good conversation to have.
Yeah.
Even if I'll never see him again, hopefully. Hopefully I never see him again until I die. Which will be in a long time.
Yeah. Or it might be a very short time.
Yeah, we'll see. But I think
We'll
she's
see.
gonna be slightly more open. Like, she'll probably tell them the story if they ask. And then maybe less of a bitch. Because a lot of her, like, closed off nature and stuff really came from the guilt that she'd been carrying around for 100 years. So yeah, it's pretty much it.
Indeed. Well, you may take your experience. And on that sad story is where we end for this week. I'd like to thank you all for watching. I'd like to thank you all for playing. And hopefully, we'll see you all next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye.